How's it going, guys? And welcome back to another episode of our NHL 23 Be a Pro series with our goaltender, Everett Scott. In the previous episode, we managed to fight back against the New Jersey Devils, and we have forced a Game 6 and potentially a Game 7. But it'll be a tough task, to say the least. We're taking on the President's Trophy winning New Jersey Devils, and we were the absolute worst team and the last team to make it into the playoffs. So it'll be a very big upset for the Devils if we beat them. But I'm okay with that. We just got to hope that our offense can show up in these next two games and our defense can show up in these next two games, and also hope that I'm not complete butt cheeks in these next two games as well. So I don't think we're going to dilly-dally around. You can see my stats up there in the top right. We're an 89 overall. We're played 5 games. We have a 3.34 goals against. We have an 88.4 save percentage and a 2.21 record. So, yeah, so I think without further ado, guys, we're going to jump into the sim here. Not going to waste any time. So, first period of Game 6, back home in Montreal. Up 1-0 thanks to Cole Caulfield. Second period, tied 1-1. John Tavares ties it up. All right, let's see how the third period goes. Potentially our last third period here in Montreal. Potentially our last period of the season. We just got to hope that we can play solid in net. And we just got to hope our teammates give us something to work with. So I have no idea what I was trying to say. Cole Caulfield got absolutely rocked there. So did that guy. Rozovic, nice shot. Saved by Shesterkin. I believe that's who they got on their team. I don't remember. Here comes Shane Wright. Coming in. Tried to pass it crossed. Or across. I can't talk. I just recorded the Dale Adams video and I couldn't talk in that one. But if you guys have been around long enough, you know that I don't talk very well. I fumble my words a lot, but hey, that's okay. I'm not a professional speaker man, so I just give you guys the genuine me. I flub my words all the time, so I'm not going to try and sound super professional. All right, Romanoff just dumping it in now, back behind the net. Picked up by Victor Hedman. Passed over to Nico Hischier. All right, nice back pass to Marino. Up to Kaner now, not Patty Kane. Evander Kane. Shot by Goalie. No, good save by Shesterkin. All right, Nico Hischier. Not sure why he's got the camera on him. Jacob Trouba. Oh, he was the one that got leveled after Caulfield. Is he injured? He's one of our better defensemen. Oh, he got up. Just slow. Oh, he's still on the bench. He's good. He'll shake it off. This isn't football. He's not going to be out for the entire rest of the frickin' next 2 seasons because he stubbed his toe or something. I'm just kidding. Kind of, but also not really. Anyway, Shesterkin makes the save. Not trying to get any football fans angry at me. Victor Hedman, league leader in hits in the playoffs now. Not surprising. He absolutely towers over like every one of our players. All right. Face-off win. Back to the point. Over to Trouba. Good deflection there by Anderson. Just couldn't get through. Poke checked. Picked up by Johansson. Johansson, however you want to pronounce it. Rudolph Balcers. Tried to pass it back behind the net, but Shesterkin will freeze it. 14:10 left to go in the third. Pretty uneventful so far in this one. I don't think I've gotten a single shot on net yet. All right, good poke check. We keep it in. Balcers tried to backhand it. Hedman will get it away. Here comes Holtz. Coming down the ice. Might get a shot on net now. Oh, never mind. Romanoff takes away. Trouba up to Anderson. Anderson will decide to dump that down the ice. Back behind the net. Picked up by Hedman. Passes up to Tavares, the only goal scorer for the Devils in this one. Just wide of the net, thankfully. I think I would have got a piece of it, though. Oh, come on. Evgeny Kuznetsov gets a cheese goal. Somehow gets past me. Maybe I slid too far to the left there. I'm not sure. Gets his first goal of the playoffs. 6 games in. And the Devils have a 2-1 lead. That is not good. But it's not over for another 12 minutes, 9 seconds. So we have time to tie it up. And if not, then oh well. I'm not too worried. I didn't expect to get this far in this playoff series, so just getting to 6 games against the President's Trophy winners was nice change of pace. And it was also nice not to go up against the Bruins for another year in a row in the first round. All right, where's the puck? Get it away, guys. Thank you. Rozzy takes it up the ice. Nice stride deke. Suzuki with a shot just wide of the net. Picked up by Bratt. Kicks it out, but we will gain control of it. Back to the point, Trouba. Up front to Rosovic. Back to Trouba. Shot through traffic. Can't get through. Suzuki picks it up. Skating in. Shot on Shesterkin. He makes the save. Under 10 minutes now. Losing 2-1 thanks to Evgeny Kuznetsov. Little scrum in front there leads to nothing. Shesterkin with a 3.54 goals against. So we've definitely gotten to him in these last few games, that's for sure. In the first couple, he was an absolute beast. Come on. We couldn't get that through. I believe that is Trocheck, number 21, back behind the net. Picked up by Trouba. Puck's all over the place here, so am I. Trouba takes it up. Over to Trocheck. Did I say Trouba earlier or Trocheck when I was talking about number 21? I think I said Trocheck. Trouba is number 8. There goes Vincent Trocheck, number 21. He gets poked. They'll have to reset. They went offside. Goalie. Gallagher, our captain. Goalie up front. Good save by Shesterkin. We gain control of it still. And bad pass. Nice pass over to Trocheck. Gallagher. That was a risky pass. Up close. Can't tuck it past Shesterkin. I think we were just too far past the net there for that shot to go in. 6:01 left to go. Still trailing by 1. It's looking less and less likely that we're going to force a game 7. But that's okay. If we lose, we lose. Nothing to be ashamed of. We put up a good fight. We could have been swept. But we forced game 6. Big hit against the boards. We apparently can't pick it up. Thank you, Goalie. Finally picking it up. Because apparently Balsers couldn't pick it up because fucking Shane Wright was lying in pain on the ground. Victor Hedman back behind the net. He's got some coverage on him. Gets away from it, though. Here comes Tavares. Over to Balsers now. 4 minutes left to go. Devils definitely have picked up the pace here. Back behind the net. Not going to pick up that one. Balsers. Up to Johansson. Johansson, whichever. Nice stride D getting through. Cross crease. Back to Johansson. That was a nice tic-tac-toe play. Johansson gets it back. And he ties it up. His second goal of the playoffs. Look at this. Nice little tic-tac-toe. Cross crease. Back to him. Cross crease. From Anderson. I couldn't see the full number. I thought it was Gallagher, but I didn't see the porno mustache on him. So it was Anderson. Josh Anderson got it back. And we are tied up. 3:15 left to go in the third. Hopefully that gives us some momentum. Maybe we can get another quick one. Nice slapper. Get it away. Get it away. I didn't want to dive out for it. That'd leave the net wide open. All right, we definitely got the crowd energized now. You can definitely hear them there. They're amped up. We're tied. 2 minutes left. 2-minute warning. Josh Anderson got the assist on the tying goal. Nice little tic-tac-toe cross crease passing. You always love to see plays like that. All right, Caulfield charging up the ice. He's got Suzuki with him. Over to Suzuki, loses it, but Romanov holds it. Caulfield shot. Devils got a stick on it, and that will go out of bounds. All right, so you can definitely tell that we're amped up now that we tied it up. We definitely got some more life in us. Romanov climbing up the hits leaderboard there in the playoffs. Under a minute left to go now in the third. So we might see some overtime, unless we can get a quick one. Trouba over to Roslovic, excuse me. Can't shoot it through traffic. Too many people in the way. Shane Wright board pinned. Suzuki with it. Back to the point to Trouba. He loses it. Shane Wright comes away with it. Now here comes Bratt. I got a glove on it. Still in this one. Back behind the net. Picked up by Romanov. Skates behind the net. Now up the ice. Nice long pass over to Caulfield. He's got some room. Oh, almost gets it on the glove side for Shesterkin, but just wide of the net. Caulfield again deflected almost by the Devils player in front. Back to the point to Romanov. He skates up close. Tried to deflect it in was Caulfield. I think Shesterkin managed to get a piece of it, though. Oh, that was close. Thankfully, I managed to get a piece of it, and that will do it for regulation. We are going to overtime in Game 6. That was a close go-ahead goal there in the late stages by Caulfield. Little tic-tac-toe play there to tie things up late in the third, and that is what forces us to overtime here in Game 6. We're not going to dilly-dally, just jump right back into it. We don't need to see any of that. Come on, Suzuki, win the face-off. All right, there you go, Trouba. Spins back around. Back up to Suzuki. Over to Roslovic. Caulfield with it. Holds up. Slapper. Shesterkin with a nice save. Victor Hedman pinned against the boards. Kicked out. Picked up by Roslovic, but he skates right into him and loses it. Typical AI. Shane Wright. Waiting for that cross. Crease! Oh, thank goodness. Good job defense. Get in the way of it. Pick it up, please. Pick it up. Suzuki. Passed over to Roslovic. Oh, tried to get it back to Suzuki. Hedman just in the way there with the stick. Coming back down are the Devils. Trouba over to Roslovic now, going back up the ice. Nice little stride deke. Gets pushed off the puck there. We gain control of it though. Roslovic up close. Can't tuck it in past Shesterkin. Was hoping maybe that just managed to squeak through, but Shesterkin just too good for that. Romanov climbing up the hits boards once again. All right, Suzuki. Good time to win the face-off. And he does. Romanov from not the point. A little bit in front of the point, I guess. Kuznetsov. All right. Kuznetsov was the person who gave the Devils the lead, if you do not remember. There you go, Romanov. Just get it away from me and we're good. Caulfield spins back around up to Suzuki. He's got some room, holds up. Up front, tried to do a nice pass up to, I believe that is Roslovic, but Shesterkin will grab it. All right, I believe we got our second line out here now. Come on, Trocheck. All right, we can't come away with that face-off win. Tavares will come away with it. He got the first goal for the Devils. Good poke check by the Devils. Kaner passed it over to Trouba, who got it up to Trocheck. Board pinned. They kick it out. Trocheck gets it back to Gallagher. No, he loses it. Here come the Devils back down the ice. Good takeaway by our captain. He gets it over to Kaner. He's skating in. Holds up. Cross crease. No. Victor Hedman. He gets it. Trocheck went all southern. Rebound. No. We can't get to it. Kaner. Couldn't get it off Walker. Doug Walker? Maybe. You never know. Nice blocker save there. All right, somebody get it. Thank you, Romanov. Trocheck. Passed over to Gallagher, our captain. Trying to squeak through, can't. Picked up by Trocheck, though. And Trocheck getting in the way, so we have to dump it behind the net. Picked up by Gallagher. Skating up close. In front. No, Shesterkin makes the save through the little bit of traffic that he had. Not sure if that would have counted as a goal, though, because I think Kaner was in the blue paint. So I think they might have called that for interference on the goaltender. But you never know. I guess it would just depend on if Shesterkin couldn't make it over to make the save. Oh, nice toe save. Oh, nice glove save off the one-timer. We're passing out to Trouba. Gets it up to Caulfield. Come on, boys. Not sure why he did a back pass there. Would have just dumped it in front of you. Now your teammates have to reset. All right, Caulfield back into their zone. Gets crushed again. Just must have a magnet on him or something in this game. They're just zoning in on him. All right, Suzuki. Good job defense. I had no idea where that puck was going. Caulfield shot right into the mitten of Shesterkin. All right. 8:45 left to go in the first overtime frame. It'd be nice if we could score so we can get this game done and force a game 7. I think we can do it. I have faith in my team. It just depends on if I do something stupid or not, or if they do something stupid. This is EA, so you never know what your teammates will decide to do. All right, Caulfield takes it away, going back up the ice, passed up to Kaner. He's got some room. Shot. Think he might have got a save, Shesterkin. Oh, just over the net. Gallagher. We lose it. Shane Wright coming down with it. Passed over to Hischier. Big hit on Hischier by Romanov. Kaner gets it up to Trocheck. He's got some room. Tries to stride Deke, but loses it to Doug Walker. Over to Victor Hedman now. Passed up to Shane Wright. He gets pushed off the puck, but Kuznetsov will come away with it. Gets it over to Doug Walker. Here comes JT. I'm going to hold on to that. Slow down the momentum of the Devils a little bit. They're getting a little too feisty. Got to cool them off a bit. Slow down that momentum. All right, nice face-off win, boys. Where is it? All right. I tried to pass it out to Romanov, but it's probably a good idea that I did not. 5:20 left to go in the first overtime. Come on, boys. There you go. Another good face-off win. Now let's get it out of our zone this time. Come on. Thank you. Finally. Passed over to Gallagher. He's got some room. Shot. Good save by Shesterkin. Back to the point by Goalie. Trocheck with the shot. Rebound. Or cross crease. I'm all over the place. Trocheck gets board pinned. Can't kick it out. The Devils will come away with it. Hedman leading the charge down the ice. Nice job, Goalie, getting that puck. Kaner charging back up the ice. Marino. Passed up to Suzuki. He loses it. Doug Walker. Over to Hedman. Intercepted by Suzuki. Doing some stride dekes. Not sure why. That was not a time and place for doing stride dekes. Tried to get it over to Gallagher. He gets it back. Loses it to Holtz, though. 2 minutes left to go in the first overtime frame. All right, come on. Marino. Passes it up to Caulfield. Caulfield surprisingly does not get leveled. He does lose the puck, though. Oh, huge hit on Jesper Bratt. Thank you, defense. He was getting a little too close for comfort. Suzuki over to Roslovic. Skates in, spins around. Tried to spin back around. But the Devils will come away with it back into our end of the ice. Passes. Not sure why I said pass. I was trying to say... I have no idea what I was trying to say. I'm all over the place. Cover it, cover it, cover it! Thank you. I was mashing the triangle button, getting him to try and cover the damn puck. It was sitting right there, and he's just staring at it. Like, dude, cover the puck. This is not a time and place. This isn't a regular season game. If we lose, we're done. Cover the damn puck. All right, nice job, defense, get in the way. Trouba. Just dump it. Ugh. He was going to, just took him forever. There you go. Finally doing what you should have done like 10 seconds ago. All right, we come away with it still. Passed over. Trouba, Romanov, Suzuki behind the net, up front, rebound, Rozovic, he scores, and we are forcing a Game 7. We give up a goal. We tie it up in the late stages of the third, and in the late stages of the overtime period, we get the goal to force Game 7. So, win or lose Game 7, I am freaking stoked that we managed to push the President's Trophy winning team, the best team in the NHL, to the absolute maximum amount of games. Like, win or lose, I think this was a good series. After the first 2 games, we went down 2-0, I believe. It was just nice to frickin' get this far. Rozovic with the game winner. Let's see the 3 stars of the game. You got Evgeny Kuznetsov. He got the second goal for the Devils. Got an assist there as well. Not sure if he got any hits. I did not see that. But he got that goal. I must have slid too far over to the left there. Second star of the game, Everett Scott. 1.51 goals against, 31 saves, and a 94 save percentage. Absolutely came up clutch there in the later stages of the third and the overtime. Jack Rozovic with a goal, an assist, and 3 hits. Got the game winner in overtime to force a Game 7. You love to see it. All right. Now let's see how the simulation treats us for Game 7. I'll see you guys at the start of the third. All right. Start of the third, we are down 1-0. Shane Wright scored on the power play in the second period. So the Devils have a lead on home ice in Game 7, but it's only 1 goal. It's only 1 goal. As long as I don't play like a total freaking idiot, we might be able to pull this off and get a surprise defeat and go to the second round. Here comes Shane Wright. All right, nice job defense. Caulfield going up the ice. Like I said, though, win or lose, I'm just excited that we managed to force a Game 7. I didn't have a whole lot of faith going into this series, being the literal worst team in the NHL to make a playoff spot, going up against the literal best. It was going to be a tough mountain to climb, but forcing a Game 7... Oh, what are you picking it up for, you goof? Forcing a Game 7 is always a freaking huge thing to do against a better team, so... But obviously, I would like to beat the Devils and finally make it past the first round for the first time since year 1, where we made it all the way to the finals. Granted, I didn't play any of the playoff games, but we made it all the way to the finals where we lost to the Jets in year 1. So it'd be nice to get out of the first round because every other year that we've made the playoffs, I believe we have been eliminated by the Boston Bruins in the first round in like 6 games every time. So it would just be nice to at least make it out of the first round. But like I said, win or lose, I'm proud of what this team has done. But I will still be signing with a new team because I just want to have a nice change of scenery, get some new jerseys going. And I think you guys would like to see me on a different team as well. So, but it will ultimately be your guys' decision. So, but we'll have to see. We still got some game left to play. We might have some more games with the Habs left to play after this one. So I don't want to get too far ahead of myself. But 13:56 left to go in the third. We have some good momentum going. We're getting some shots on net. You just got to keep doing that. You never know when one will go through. Back at the point, slapper. Good deflection there. Or good shot block by Tavares there at the point. Not a deflection. All right, Tavares loses it. Montour. Pass over to Goalie. Up to Kaner now. Back to Montour. Up to Gallagher. Over to Trocheck. Picked up by Kaner. Backhander. Easy save with the blocker for Shesterkin. Here comes Hedman. He gets leveled. Not leveled. I always want to say leveled. I don't know. It's just a fun word to say when you see somebody get hit. Even if it's like a tiny hit. Anderson with the spinorama. Up close. Kaner can't get it through. Trocheck. Or Shesterkin. I'm all over the place. It's okay, though. Shesterkin just had the post covered there. We'll pass that out. Johansson going up the ice. Skates right into that hit. Victor Hedman back behind his own net. Passed up to Hodgson. Under the halfway point already. Anderson with the takeaway there. Passed up to Goalie. Over to Balcers now. Holds up. Hedman right there to easily grab that puck. Hodgson coming down the ice. Passed over to Pearson. Thought that was going in, just wide of the net, thankfully. Balcers has it. Up to Goalie. Goalie's got some room. What's he going to do with it? Immediately loses it. That's what he's going to do. Didn't even have to wait long before he answered it for me. Pass that out. All right, Goalie gets it over to Marino. Caulfield behind Marino. Passed it right to Mercer. That's good. Nice poke check by Caulfield, though. All right, Shane Wright, only goal scorer so far for the Devils. He dumps it all the way down to his side of the rink. Shesterkin passes it over to Bratt. Grzelcyk with it now, up to Mercer. He loses it, Suzuki with it. Tried to pass over to Caulfield, gets it in the end. Caulfield with a shot. Good save by Shesterkin. Shane Wright, board pinned by Caulfield. Loses it for a second, but picks it back up. Caulfield all over Wright. Gets it to Bratt, but we're scrumming with it. Grzelcyk now, skating into our zone. Back to the point. Jesper Bratt. Nice interception there by Marino. Up to Suzuki. He's got some room. Over to Rosovic. Forced to Game 7 for us in overtime in Game 6. Maybe he can tie it up for a slapper. Good save by Shesterkin. Picked up by Rosovic, though. Still has it. Suzuki. Back to Suzuki. He loses it. They're scrumming. Shane Wright comes away with it, though. 3 minutes. Just over 3 minutes. All right, come on, boys. We're running out of time. Rosovic tried to get it up the ice. Could not do it. Good job defense, Marino. Passed over to Trocheck. Almost at the 2-minute mark. And that will be offside. All right, 2:01 left to go in the third. Trailing 1-0. Come on, boys. Win this face-off. This is the perfect time to do it. You got to win these face-offs in their zone. There you go, Trocheck. Kept in by Marino. Kaner. Back to Romanov. Slapper. Shesterkin probably got a piece of that. Kaner fighting for it. Gallagher was tied up. Couldn't get to it. Big hit against the boards on Tavares. Gallagher up close. Shesterkin with a nice save. Thought maybe it was going to go in. Off Smith there for the Devils. Under a minute left to go. Tavares. He loses it to Marino. Marino passed. Gallagher has it now from Kaner. Skates in. Tried to pass it to Kaner. Just couldn't get it through. Tavares coming down the ice now. Nice save. Romanov up to Trocheck. 34 seconds. Dumps it. Unfortunately, we're not going to get pulled either because apparently that's no longer a thing in this game because EA doesn't know how hockey works, apparently. Trocheck with it. 20 seconds left to go. Over to Kaner. Shot right into the mitt of Shesterkin. We will have a face-off. This is a must-win face-off. If we decide to win any face-off, it's this one. We are in their zone with barely any time left, down by 1. Trocheck, you got to win this, buddy. And he loses it. But we gain control of it. Trocheck with a quick shot, and Shesterkin will freeze it again. 11.7 seconds left to go. We have a chance. Comes down to another face-off. Trocheck, you got to win this one, buddy. You got to win this one. There we go. Up close. No. And unfortunately, I think that will do it. And the New Jersey Devils It took them a few more games than they were probably expecting, but we managed to force a Game 7, but the Devils will win Game 7 1-0, and they will move on to the second round of the playoffs. I'm not disappointed. I think I played pretty well in that one. Got Nico Hischier, Brendan Gallagher leading the handshake line there. I'm not disappointed. We had a good run, me and Shesterkin. Telling each other good job. I'm telling him good luck in the second round. But I'm not disappointed. I thought my team did well. And fortunately we came up short, but like I said, we forced a Game 7 against the best team in the NHL, so there's not much you can do there. Let's look at 3 stars. Shane Wright, only goal scorer in that one. I'm the second star. Only gave up 1 goal, made 25 saves, 96 save percentage, and I'm pretty sure Shesterkin will probably be first star since he got the shutout. And indeed he is. Made 28 saves, and obviously 100% save percentage. We had a few close ones on him there, but just couldn't get it past Shesterkin. He came up clutch when he needed to. So now I only hope that the Devils go on to win the Cup. Because if we're going to lose to the best, I hope they can win the Cup. But anyway, we're going to go back to the menu, and I will see you guys when the Stanley Cup has been won by a team. So I will see you guys in a second. All right, guys. So the playoffs are over, and the Stanley Cup champions are the Dallas Stars. The Calder Cup champions are the Charlotte Checkers. And we did unlock a new ability. We got light work, so that is now our primary ability, our primary X factor. There's the draft lottery. Washington going from 2 to 1, Islanders going from 1 to 2. All right. So we will take a look. So yeah, my abilities. I have light work as my main zone ability. It what does it do? Exceptional save ability and reaction time when facing wrist shots. Then we have Dialed In, which has advanced boost in reaction time, recovery, and save ability after making 15 saves in a game. And then All or Nothing is advanced range, accuracy, and recovery when poke checking. I don't do that a whole lot, but wait, maybe should I do Sponge? Yeah, we'll switch it out with Sponge. Okay, that one, I don't really do a whole lot of poke checking, so I think Sponge would probably be a little bit better. And I don't do the spread V animation, so the contortionist one doesn't really work for me. So, sorry, I thought I just heard something against my window. But yeah, we're going to take a look at the playoff tree, see how it went. So yeah, the New Jersey Devils went all the way to the Eastern Conference Finals, but lost in 6 to the Bruins. But then the Bruins got swept by the Dallas Stars. So the Dallas Stars went on an absolute tear. They won against the Coyotes in 6. They won against the Avalanche in 7. They swept the Sharks and then swept the Bruins. So they had a pretty quick run to the Cup there after the second round. So yeah, if we get a contract offer from them, I'm not going to complain. So awards, the Stanley Cup went to the Dallas Stars. So we are in what year? 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, we're in year 4 going into year 5. So the Jets won in year 1, Maple Leafs won year 2, Senators won year 3, and the Dallas Stars won this year. President's Trophy went to the New Jersey Devils, then the Bruins before, then the Avalanche. So hey, at least last year we faced off against the President's Trophy winners and we got annihilated. I don't remember if we played against the Bruins last year in the playoffs. I don't remember if we made it last year. I think we did. I think we've made it every year. I could be wrong. I don't remember. But Clarence went to Dallas and the Prince of Wales went to Boston. So now individual awards. Art Ross goes to Austin Matthews with the Dallas Stars. Hart Memorial goes to Austin Matthews. James Norris went to Dougie Hamilton. Lady Bing went to Patty Kane. Calder went to Zachary Benson. I'm assuming that's Zachary Benson. Conn Smythe went to Jason Robertson. That doesn't surprise me. Vezina went to Igor Shesterkin. Shesterkin wins the Jennings. Bill Masterton went to Justin Hull, I believe. Frank J. Selke went to Alexander Barkov. Ted Lindsay went to Austin Matthews, and Patrick Laine wins the Maurice Richard. All right. Surprising there with the Maurice Richard trophy, but yeah, so what we're going to do now, I'm going to pick my training here quick. Whoops, didn't mean to do that. I'm not worried about that. Go back. Training. I've been upping my movement because that's still pretty low. But what we're going to do here is I am going to sim up to this date. We're going to skip past that one Sunday, miss some training, but that's okay. So I am on an expiring deal. So I don't want to simulate and show you guys the options yet because I'm recording this on Sunday and this will not go up till Wednesday. So I'm not going to put the poll up for who the teams are. When it gets closer to Wednesday, I will simulate forward and I will see what teams pop up. I'll put up a poll and I'll have every team listed, and whatever team you guys pick, that is the team that I will join for our 5th season in the NHL. But we're going to leave it here for now. I really hope you guys enjoyed this episode, despite the fact that we could not beat the New Jersey Devils. Like I said, though, I still think we had a good run in the playoffs. I did not expect that we would ever make it to Game 7 against the New Jersey Devils, but I was pleasantly surprised. But hopefully next year we can join a little bit better of a team and hopefully actually make a decent playoff run. It'd be nice to actually win a Stanley Cup as a goaltender. I don't think I've ever won a Stanley Cup as a goalie. I won multiple Stanley Cups in NHL 21, I believe, when I played as a skater. But my primary series is as a goaltender, so I'd like to win a Stanley Cup as a goalie. But yeah, we'll have to wait and see if that happens. But guys, I'm going to wrap it up here. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did and haven't done so already, make sure to hit that like button, comment, and subscribe. It helps me out a ton. We're on the road to 500 subscribers, and anything you can do to help me get to that next little milestone is greatly appreciated. But yeah, I think that's pretty much going to wrap it up for this one. So thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time, take care.